today at 5:30 p.m. UK time, I'm going to be live and doing my masterclass on 6 form design elements to master in Kobotoolbox to go from beginner to pro. So if you are a Kobotoolbox user and I've talked to so many people and they're just like, I just want to know how to be more professional. And I'm like, okay, well, how do we do that? And so that's what the masterclass is all about. So I kind of talk about mindset shifts. So if you work for an impact organization or a humanitarian or development organization, and you're kind of thinking about data in a certain way. And so first of all, I'm going to just tackle a couple of big mindset shifts that we need to take as humanitarians, as aid workers, as development workers, when it comes to kind of collecting and using data in our programs. Okay, so that's where I'm going to start. Then I'm going to move into kind of data cleaning, because if you want to scale up, okay, and a lot of us want to scale, we want to reach more people, we want to have more funding, bigger programs, we need, in order to change the world, more scale. And when you start getting data at scale, you have new problems, because it's one thing to look at your data as it's coming in. You know, you've done one survey and you can kind of go through and clean it all up. But if you want to run a bigger program and you need data on everything, not just one survey at the end of the year kind of thing, well, you've got a huge problem on your hands, because you have to know how to make that data clean a lot more automatically. Okay, you can't just go through every single piece of information that comes in. Okay, so then we're going to talk about the data cleaning, because how do we automate some of that? And then finally, I'm going to talk about the design approach. And if you don't know what the design approach is, you need to come, because it's cool. Just a framework for how to think about your form design in Kobotoolbox and how to actually make it pro, you know, like how do you actually exploit all of these amazing features that Kobotoolbox has? So anyway, I am getting so excited. You can see I'm a humanitarian. Okay, first and foremost, I love people. I love to create change, but I love working on big problems. And if you are here, if you've been with me, if you've seen any of my tutorials, then I bet you are too, because there are those of us that spend time looking at numbers and trying to understand, how do we actually change the sector? How do we shift and make things better? And yeah, that's what I want to do. And if you're one of those people too, then I want you there. It would be really, really great. And yeah, I want big-hearted people who love solving problems, love logic and numbers, but only when they're used for actually taking action and making better stuff happen for people in crisis or people in chaos, kind of at the ground level. So I'm pretty big into fieldwork, pretty big into program-centric thinking. And I think with data and the way our kind of brain works, I think data serves that and can serve that really well. So what I would love to do is just invite you again. So I'm going live today at 5:30 UK time. If you go to www.humanitariandatasolutions.com/masterclass, it has kind of the dates and times today and tomorrow where I'm going live. It's free. It's for everyone. I'm also going to be kind of giving an invite at the end of the masterclass if you are interested in joining me in my next training, which goes live. I'm just kind of looking at my calendar at the end of May 24th. So I will be kind of showing you the details of that. But this is also for loads of people just to come and get an overview and think, okay, this is where I'm at today. This is where I want to go. What are some of the steps in between? How do I kind of make my forms more pro? How do we get better at data collection as an organization or as a program? So if that's you, I want you to come. I want you to go to that URL. So www.humanitariandatasolutions.com/masterclass. And I'll put the link just below the live after I'm done. And I want you to come. and I want you to invite one of your colleagues, and let's hang out and let's talk about how do we actually shift the sector. So that's what I'm excited about. I love data because actually it's a way to listen to people. I might get into this tonight. I don't really know. I don't know exactly how to talk about it, but I'm just going to share that a little bit right now. Data people are the people who listen. When somebody is in crisis, when a community is in crisis, when a country is in crisis, somehow their voices have to be heard. The things they're going through have to be heard. And the only way to kind of collectively do that is to gather their voices, gather what they're saying, synthesize it, summarize it, put it into an easily digestible format, and share it with the world. And the only way we can kind of do that is to go out and listen. And I think we have a couple of different types of people that do that listening. Sometimes we have, community workers who go out and do a lot of that, like qualitative listening, sitting with people, loving people, helping people. Another time you have is like your comms people. They might go out and like collect stories so that they can publish them and try to make the world understand what people are going through. And then you have your data people who go out and say, I'm going to collect enough data so I can kind of prove what problems are at like a generalizable level so that we can actually promote this and actually get money or funding or resources to help solve this problem that is across millions of people, hundreds of thousands of people, tens of thousands of people, whatever it is. So yeah, I'm pretty big into data as a way to create change and to amplify voices that are underrepresented. So anyway, that's me. That's a little bit of my passion, why I'm doing this. If you resonate with that at all, it would be really great to have you. www.humanitariandatasolutions.com/masterclass. I'll drop the link below. Please go up and please go there and sign up. It will be live today at 5:30 UK time, so whatever time zone you're in. Or I'll also be going live tomorrow. And yeah, I would love to see you there. So see you. Thanks for listening. Bye.